Hi all, this is Shruti, and today I thought I'll talk about the psychological aspect of being a dietitian or the psychological aspect of food. Food is having some psychological function. The food is the part of our emotion, our mood, our thought process, our working ability. Being Indian means being foodie. I hope you all will accept this. Whenever you say someone not to eat this or not to eat that, that creates some kind of impact in their life, on their mood. For a dietitian, it's very challenging. Being a part of this industry since so long, I have learned that if at all you are, responsible towards your patients, if at all you want to say something that's actually excluded, that should be excluded in your patient's diet, you have to be very particular and you have to be wise enough to keep your thoughts in a better way. Like if at all you're a diabetic person or my patient is a diabetic person and he or she is a mango lover and I have to say don't consume mango on daily basis, I have to say this thing in a positive way. If at all one patient is coming to me with some chronic disease where salt restriction is really mandatory, I have to keep the positive aspect, or I have to keep some substitutes for that, or some possible ways how to make this salt restriction more feasible for my patient. And that is the beauty of being a dietitian. In Indian scenario, again I'll repeat it, dietitians are backlisted. Dietitians are always secondary. Whenever a patient is coming to any hospital or clinic, they'll just meet the dietitian. If at all the doctor will pressurize, but we should be wise enough. We all are literate, we all are aware, we all are conscious. So if at all you got any disorder, any disease, whether it's lifestyle, hormone, or any chronic disorder, you have to assess yourself. And if you need your food assessment or dietary assessments or any modification in terms of your diet or food, you have to meet the dietitian and don't delay this process. I actually feel in India, we need lots of modifications in our diet industry. People, they don't give that much of importance to the dietitian, and that creates further complications in their life. So I request all my doctors, all my patients, all my viewers to take dietitians very seriously, because medicines are just one, two, or three, four. This is just part of your life, but the diet is the major part of your life. Without diet, nobody can survive, and we all live and earn for our food actually. So I hope you will understand this, and I really wish, and I really want to create this awareness about diet therapy and nutrition therapy. That's really mandatory in a clinical setup. So do meet your dietitian, take the expert advice whenever needed, and if at all they ask you to pay, to the dietitians, don't hesitate. That's really important, and that's how we are going to connect and we are going to help each other, right? Thank you so much for this, and I will do some more session of this awareness, because I really feel this is important. This is a need of our, whenever this COVID came, people started talking about immunity, about the diet, and we'll again forget after a certain time. So, see, COVID has come now, but diabetes, obesity, thyroid, PCOD, liver disease, kidney, heart disease, so many things are already existing. But how many of us we are meeting our dietitian on a regular basis? Very few. Take it seriously, it's really important. We are not money minded, we don't require too much of money. We get salary from hospital or wherever clinical setup we work, or whatever. We need some payment. That's really important, because it's a kind of profession what we have opted. It doesn't mean we are money minded. We are here to help you. Come and meet us, will definitely help you. Bye for now, Shruti. Thank you.